You recorded? Check this out. I know I'm black, but Saturday, I'm coming to the party, yo. I'm ready.
This is behind the scenes, getting ready for Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh there, hey.
You know he had Puerto Rican, you know he had Puerto Rican.
Para mi pueblo, boricua, para mi pueblo, tú sabes todo.
Where we gonna be at? I don't know what you said. What you say? Say something. You know.
Disciplina.
Te amo mucho. Ahí está. Ahí did.
He nailed it.
Puerto Rico para que sepa.
You know, he'd be all taped up and he'd have baby all over him. Big brother, what do you think we're gonna do? I look up at him playing cards, go, no baby oil, get out! Get out, no baby oil.
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all, thank you. And I just want to say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work that he's doing, because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what is important about giving back.
We applaud you, and I want to apologize for not sweating, but I do this so much. I'm so cool. I just want y'all to see everybody I'm interviewing is sweating. I'm not even touching my brow. I'm so cool, and I want to apologize. I ain't trying to make you look bad or nothing like that, but I'm just so cool. We
T-shirt. I tell you, if he was wearing one of those fancy designer clothes he's designing, he'd be sweating just like me.
Because working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy.
What was it like?
A Diddy party?
Is it like what they have in the media, or
off the hook?
Off the hook.
And whenever they went into the quote-unquote alleged other section, I was never there. That's like, I think in general, getting away from Diddy, and God bless him and whatever else he's dealing with. I don't beat people while they're down. That's just not who I am character-wise. No one can erase his legacy.
Does Kevin Hart know something?
Diddy wear.
All right, that's enough.
I know.
That's enough.
I seen him. He shows me behind the curtain.
That's a fucking enough. All right, I'm gonna edit this out.
But still.
Put a fucking
Put a note on it. You can edit that one.
The tunnels from Diddy's house led to Hugh Hefner's house. That naked pool was down there long before Diddy was able to buy a home. It was Hugh Hefner's house where most of the offenses that the women accused Bill Cosby of took place. The Playboy Mansion.
Miami, me and Puff met while I was on the radio. You know, when I'm breaking records, spinning records. Met him through a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And we just became real brothers.
Yeah, I can't tell you about the first time I met him, the real truth. Yeah, I just can't speak on it, you know.
Yeah, some stories gotta be untold.
Yeah.
God is great.
God is great. That we don't have to live that way anymore.
Yeah, we blessed.
He came through.
Yeah.
Make sure you know he came through.
Yeah.
Trunk full.
Yeah.
Trunk was full. Everything was all right.
One thing that I've recognized is that LeBron James, despite saying all of this, is really mum on the Diddy case. I mean, if he cares so much about Black victimhood, you would think that he would use his platform to speak right now when the perpetrators are, you know, his friends, allegedly. Let me show you this clip of LeBron James speaking about how much he loves a Diddy party.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Don't forget to put in the box.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. And by the way, he's not lying there. From everything that I've read, if these allegations are true, there truly is no party like a Diddy party. Because I don't know any party. I've been to a lot of parties in my youth. Never did we have like pink in bottles and like thousands of bottles of baby oil and people that were sleeping with each other. We just did not. So it could be just factually a true statement to say that there ain't no party like a Diddy party. Now let me show you this clip of him partying with Diddy, dancing to a Migos song. Take a listen. Well, It looks like he's having a really good time.
Is there anything that you may want to confess tonight before you go in?
I keep everything right here. Or right here.
Yeah.
You angelic all the time.
No, people don't really know me, and that's by design.
Who is this person, Deshaun Combs, that we don't know?
We have yet to find out.
Right.
You have to come along for the ride.
Well, boy.
You have to come. I mean, that's the whole part of the journey. That's the whole part of entertainment. I mean, you don't rock with a brother for like going on 20 years and stop now. You got to see this movie all the way through, baby.
Boy, oh boy.
Believe me, I got an action-packed ending for you.
So do you think Puffy was involved in the shooting?
I believe so. I do believe so. I have proved things that I can say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time he say it didn't happen, or that's the only thing that makes this become an issue. If you're gonna act like you a gangster or a G or the king, I'm gonna expect that. And when you don't come through, then I'm gonna want to crush your empire. And that's what it's time for.
The day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed,
Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember, Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right.
Have you guys seen the video where Wendy Williams is interviewing P. Diddy?
And with that in mind, I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. Mm-hmm. But this is a full circle moment, everybody.
Yes.
Get into adult conversation.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Hey, back to your lifestyle.
Yes.
Because you live a really hectic lifestyle. And I don't understand all the running around. And who are these people that you surround yourself with? And who are these people? Do they violate you? Do you get robbed? What happens? Now, you threw a house party, and I got the footage. Okay? Look at this. Now, who has this many people at their house? Puff, or Sean, Diddy, Doody, what do I call you?
I think you should call me Puff. You always call me Puff.
I do.
Yes.
Okay. First hurdle jumped. Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous.
I've been to a couple Diddy parties. I'm risking a lot by saying this. What I will say is at one particular party, lots of big names. There was an artist there who said, "Hey, Lecrae, around 1 a.m., make sure you're not here." And I was like, "What? You just don't want to be here at 1 in the morning." It's probably 12:30. I'm downstairs. I go downstairs to the studio. I come up out the studio. And on my way upstairs, there's like this couch. There was a couch. And on the couch, I saw a couple of guys really going at it, hard and heavy. And, and I was like, my brain, I'm thinking, well, the celebrity party, people do what they do. As I started moving upstairs, I passed them up and I noticed that it wasn't just those two guys, it was more and more people just going at it.
There's a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. Yeah. Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now, and then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
So was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what's going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
It's pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of a peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. I've had to be on my own from the beginning.
And I'm sure that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
yes,
right?
Without a doubt, you are invited.
That is so generous of you. Cheers to that.
See you at the White Park.
I was personally disturbed many years ago, okay? I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah.
And this might have been 10, 12 years ago that I called him and say, hey, I have a family member who I want you to hire them as an intern.
Yeah.
And I have never talked about this publicly. And he said yes. And they were flying around, one of the interns, Atlanta, Miami, whatever, on the jet, in the house, whatever. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my family member, like, well, what happened? And they wouldn't say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did it end? He wouldn't say. And years later, they finally came out, and this is a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over. And they said, absolutely not. He said, absolutely not. And the internship ended. But from there, I was like, oh, like this is how it goes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So to hear that things went even further with potentially, allegedly, many other people, it's not, we feel like we've seen this coming.
Diddy hosted these parties, specifically the parties that took place underground. I was absolutely shocked to find out that there is an underground mansion with tennis courts, indoor pools, marble everything, a literal ballroom. And this checks out because Ali Carter was talking about this underground ballroom. Like, actually, imagine being 5 floors beneath the surface. Willing to bet there's no cell service. What are you gonna do? Scream? Run? Where are you gonna go? Actually terrifying to know that this exists. Like, just want to play tennis in my underground mansion. I have no words. It's crazy.
If you get invited to a Diddy party, you don't go.
That's just one person in the music industry. Imagine the film industry, pro sports industry, corporate oil industry, big tobacco industry. You name the industry. The rule of thumb at CIA is that every time you catch a mole, you have to assume there's 2 more. So when you catch a mole, a penetration inside your agency, when you catch a Robert Hansen, an Aldrich Ames, a Jerry Lee, you have to assume there's at least 2 more. Because the one that you got in, the one that was there, is the one that you caught. And the one that you caught, whoever's handling them is running at least 2 so that they can always have informants about the other. So if we caught 1 from the music industry, there's probably 2 more. Rich people are connected to other rich people. They have rich people problems, which average people can't even fucking conceptualize. And to your government intelligence services, why would you talk to a normal fucking person when you could always get your ass in front of a politician, a famous musician, an actor? It's not hard to get in front of one of those people when you are an intelligence officer. And those people are guaranteed to have access to information that can be useful in your own endeavors to collect and manipulate and influence foreign countries, foreign elections, foreign media.
Mila Kunis has allegedly moved out of the home she shares with Ashton Kutcher because she is aware of the fact that horrible information about Ashton and Diddy together, as well as video footage of the 2 of them together, is about to be released. For those of you who don't know, Ashton Kutcher partied a lot with Diddy in the early 2000s. There are multiple photos of the 2 of them together at various different parties. And a very troubling clip of Ashton Kutcher talking about Diddy's parties on Hot Ones has recently resurfaced and gone viral.
Party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote.
Oh, really? One, yeah. Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So,
Can't tell that one either.
So the rumor is that Mila Kunis is aware of how horrible the information and clips concerning Ashton Kutcher and Diddy are, so she has decided to distance herself from Ashton and completely remove herself from the situation.
Like I said earlier, this is much bigger than Diddy, but if we listen to the media, Diddy is the only monster in Hollywood. When Jaguar Wright tried calling out Jay-Z, Morgan attempted to defend Jay-Z, claiming he wasn't there to defend himself.
I know why there's no vindication for me, because for 4 years I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common professionally and privately: Sean Carter.
How many victims potentially do you think?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Paul?
people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane, unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Pierce.
Like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know.
As you heard for yourself, Morgan tried to shut Jaguar up about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Before Michael Rubin's all-white party, the real all-white party was Diddy.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Diddy started in the late 90s and continued on for a very long time. Now I'm going to show you an announcement of him at the party. He says at a certain hour the kids have to go home. But before I do that, take a look at all of these celebrities who attended these parties. I'm not saying the people who attended these parties are guilty of anything. I just want you to know how highly these parties were regarded. We are talking the highest names in every industry. What happens at these parties, I have no idea. You may have seen the clip of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where they talk about it a little bit, which is absolutely wild, but generally no phones were allowed, so good luck finding clips of the parties. But watch this clip.
The legendary white party, it's the real white party. And to all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay? So, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. Then an hour, we put the kids away. So
You said Justin Bieber, and I have to ask you because he just has, there's a picture circulating online where they show
He's
Justin.
the new Tevin Campbell.
Yeah, they show him crying. You're almost giving him a gateway to speak his truth of what happened. Cause
I wish Tevin Campbell would speak to him or for him. Because the same thing that they did to him, they're doing to Bieber right now. And I have evidence. That poor kid. And all because he got discovered by Usher. And then Usher took him right over there to the diddler. And let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. Got me a Lamborghini.
That's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, when is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Diddy's situation keeps getting worse. Just when he thought he could bail his way out, this video was released.
You're about to see, it's not a normal thing that's happening, okay? You have a girl in the bathtub. I'm trying to cover up as much as I can. You see what's going on there? You see the smoke? You see the smoke? Her is on fire. Kevin Hart finds it hilarious.
Now, mind you, he had offered $50 million in order to make his way out, but after everything has slowly but steadily come to light, it was quickly rejected and he was placed on suicide watch.
I remember Diddy saying, if you get on your knees.
What was he talking about? I said if you get on your knees, you're supposed to cry. If you're singing a song. Oh, okay. We segueing into the Drink Champs interview when you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody. They made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview. Yeah. Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Guys, the leaked video of Justin Bieber partying with P. Diddy has just emerged and it looks horrifying. Bieber was not in his right state of mind. Here's the video.
Oh, he's bad boy now.
Look at that. Whoa, look at that.
Here's your icon alert.
Look at
It's called.
Does that look normal to you guys? What's going on here? He gets down on his knees, starts drinking. Diddy right there. Look at his eyes.
I just didn't understand and just how deep rooted they are in hip hop, and they made us aware of it before, you know, we even found out from other people that there was this expectation on us. They said, hey,
I was really onto something there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I'm never going to try that one again.
The year 2024 has proven to be quite a whirlwind for some of the industry criminals, and it seems like more names are about to be exposed in relation to sickening allegations against Diddy. As you know, the music mogul is drowning in the sea of essay accusations, and some of this activities even involved illegal, intimate connections. However, this drama is about to go even deeper as it involves Diddy's old pals, the Smiths. Apparently, Jaden Smith has also fell the victim of the music mogul's flavor camp, and just like Usher and Justin Bieber, this young man has experienced what it felt like to be mentored by Sean Combs. As Jaden shockingly revealed in his interview, it was his mom, Jada Pinkett Smith, who forced him into these sickening activities.
Hey, you know, when you can experiment and just kind of just try different things.
Okay, the Smiths are not your typical American family, and Jaden have repeatedly described the creepy atmosphere he was growing in. Apparently, Jada Pinkett Smith has her own views on how to raise a kid, and she even introduced her son to some mind-altering substances at an early age. It's becoming increasingly difficult to be surprised by anything ever done by Jada in relation to her kids, but now it looks like her questionable parenting is about to turn into the whole essay saga, which involves Diddy. While many celebrities have found themselves exposed in the public eye, attending the music mogul's freak-off parties,
do whatever the fuck I want to do, whenever, however the fuck I want to do it. You know why? Because I'm the freest nigga in the world. End of discussion.
Excuse me, I need the phones, guys. I need your phones. I need your phones. I need your phones. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Quincy, I know you have two phones. Quincy, oh, there you go. That's what I love. Yeah. Just Glow. So proud of you, Just Glow. Look at that. Got all the phones. Do I have everybody's phone? So we got two cars. This car and the car over there. How would you like to? I mean, yeah, we can go get it when we finish. Yeah, I'll get it. Okay. Yo, somebody hold up. Hold up. Tell me to hold it.
Let me tell you, what they do is they invite you to these parties, these house parties, and then they be like, oh, Whoop the Whoop gonna be there, like your favorite rapper, the big ass person, and Whoop the Whoop gonna be there. Oh, before you get in, you gotta give us your phones and all this shit, and then they might do some gay shit to somebody, and then like try to like and record it and tell them, oh, if you expose us, we gonna post it everywhere. And I know that from word of ear, but I know they do a lot of crazy shit in these house parties, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you a secret. It's just us two, right?
Yeah.
After I knocked out Pereira in Miami, we went to Tootsie's the next night, and they were like, yo, P. Diddy wasn't here watching your fight last night. I was like, wait, word? Crazy. Then I went and checked my DMs, and I saw, oh, he hit me up. And he was talking about 2 months later, I want to do an interview or whatever. And I said, here's my manager's number. But cool. Nothing ever came off it. But again, that's why I say God be protecting me. Because who knows? Like, you never know. Oh, yeah, we're having this party later on. Yeah, that's cool. All right, cool. And then they start to, like, you know, you find some chick, you pull on you, and then, boom. Oh, how was that 15-year-old? Like, wait, what?
Right. And you're filmed. Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
He had, apparently, allegedly, cameras all over the house, and 100,000
bottles of baby oil.
Yeah, what?
Nobody's that ashy, bro. 1,000 bottles. Also, by the way, that lube. Coconut oil is better. Fucking water-based lubricant. Yeah. But baby oil is acidic as fuck. Johnson & Johnson's. Like, that's demonic, bro. Like, why would you use baby oil? Even if you're dudes. Nah.
Where are his celebrity peers saying, oh my God, this is detestable. We do not stand for this. The way that women came forward after Harvey.
Yeah.
Where are they? Everybody's quiet. Why?
Where's Ashton Kutcher? Where's, honestly, Usher? Where's Justin Bieber? Justin Bieber, I have no knowledge. They're not alleging his name in any of this, but Justin Bieber was very young when he came into Diddy's circle. And that tape you referenced of the two of them about to spend 48 hours together or having just was disturbing. And there's no question he had a lot of exposure to this guy. And I think he should say something. But now if he's a victim, he's in a very difficult spot because he's been abused.
Hard House shut down all 4 of its locations this week in Hollywood, Westchester, Monrovia, and University Park South. The restaurant debuted in 2022. No word on why the chain is closing down, but the company's CEO released a statement saying, in part, we thank our committed team, our customers, and our community partners for helping make the change we all craved and for their unwavering support of Hard House.
Do let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below.